Hello and welcome back to Snoots Gaming. I am your host Snoots, and today we are back with Evil Bank Manager. Last time we ended with England declaring war on us here in Ireland. Now this may seem scary, but I have a plan. And most of that plan is we're going to go in and help Ireland out. So we're going to go ahead and start by investing enough gold to where we get out of this little pickle. Oh, and because of our investment, Ireland went ahead and gave us an iron mine. That's going to be lovely. And just for good measure, let's sell the weapons that we have. So there. So the way war works in this game is when the 5 turns count down, the army with the most money wins. So right now, Ireland is set up to go ahead and kick England in the teeth, which I am okay with for the time being. Later on, we're going to have a little bit of a change, and I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get in there. But let's go ahead and make sure that we're making some more money per turn. Let's take a quick look, and we're making about 4,000 gold per turn. Unfortunately, since Ireland is at war, we don't get the revenue from this particular cottage, which is why war can be devastating and why you want to spread out the different countries that you're banking at. So this video, we're going to be going a little bit quicker than pace. We've explained a lot of the basics, so now we're just going to go through and increase our ability to make money. Issue out some more loans, keeping an eye here, making sure that our costs are not more than what we have in the in our coffers, because that's how we get a game over real quick. And we can also see whether or not we want to keep on selling weapons to Ireland, which we do. It's a good way to make some money. But eventually, we're not going to be dependent on wars anymore to make some rather hefty profits. It is one way to play the game. However, it's not the only way to play the game. Nothing really good investment wise there. So what we can do here is we can go to the Papal States and let's invest in the Papal States itself a little bit. Currently there's only about 331 available for investing. So if we give them 2,000, that's going to open up another 15,000 worth of investments. So we got a house upgrade that we can go ahead and take. And later on as we go, we'll be able to get more and more investments with the Papal States because of that little investment there. So far, everything is going according to plan. See, there we go. Now we can invest 12,000 and get books out of the deal. Let's take a look at our luxury items. All right, let's see. 135 books per turn. Pretty good deal for me. Sell off these weapons. And we're just waiting for that war to end there. Pick up another house. Another 700 gold. Next turn the war will be over and we will be back to making our regular amount of money. And the embezzlement research is now complete. Let's see, right here. So manager salaries have been slashed by an additional 8%. Lovely for us. All right, so the next thing that we're going to start working towards here, if you remember, is this aggressive investing. This lets us get an additional investment per turn, which is really good. So we're going to start working towards that. Let's pick receiver here. It's going to pick up silence is golden, which increases the amount of industries we can control. And then silence is golden itself gives us a 10% bonus to antiques. So it's going to be nice when we get access to the antiques. All right, so let's take a look at the map here real quick. Ireland won, which means they get a territory, and they took Wessex. So now we can invest in Wessex. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and pick up a logger's hunt. Oh no. Department can only take care of a limited number of things. So let's go to industry here. Yep, we are capped out on objects that we can have, but there's an easy way to deal with this. If we go ahead and spend 2,000 gold to upgrade, that'll go from 5 to 16. So we'll go ahead and do that and pick up the lumber mill. Now we don't have to worry about it. Now we do need to start going through here and upgrading our different departments, because the higher level they are, the better they perform. We'll be getting into that here shortly. We just need to pick up some more stone. Every one of these requires a certain number of stone to upgrade. And if you don't have that much stone, it costs extra money. And typically, as far as I'm concerned, it's not really worth spending all that money, because that money could be used elsewhere. So let's go take a look at our exchange. Stone is growing slowly. And we'll be making about 296 per turn going forward, which will let us start upgrading some of these and get some better performance out of them. All right, furs is going to be good. Issue out some loans. Now, we want to get this investment leveled up quickly because our current investment cost is maxed at 25,000. The more it goes up, the more proposals we'll be able to see and the higher level of investments would be available to us. Oh, someone defaulted on a fur farm. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Thank you very much. And let's pick up some more furs. Check out. We're currently sitting on about 8,000 gold worth of furs and 8,000 worth of skins. We got about 6,000 worth of books and an additional 1,337 in sapphires. So our resources are growing up, and that's what we're going to be using mostly as kind of like a piggy bank. It saves up from turn to turn, and we can use it when we need it. Nothing really good there to invest in, but we could use some extra stone, and we have enough. So let's go ahead and improve that, and we can pick up a new guy for our investments. So let's find the best investment banker we can find at 10. Throw him in there, and our maximum investments are going up. Lovely. Ooh, rubies. We don't have access to rubies, so picking that up will give us access to them. And the headquarters here sometimes requires specific things. This right now it's requiring emeralds, essential oils, and furs with a little bit of gold, and we have to get more regions. And that is the plan for today, actually. As we can see here, it costs 144,000 to open up in England as they currently stand, and that is actually the plan. So we're getting really close to it, but we're not there yet. So we're just going to keep on marching forward until we have enough money to where we can go ahead and open up England. There we go. Let's go into our exchange. We're going to sell everything. Take a look at the map. We are so close. Let's see, Ireland is at war again with England. Go here to England, 144. We are just shy on being able, so what we're going to do here. Now, there's a very specific reason why I'm trying to open up with England. England is very aggressive in the beginning, and throughout the game, they'll keep on going to conquer the rest of Ireland. They'll try to go up here to Norway. They'll go to Denmark. They'll start warring with France. And that level of aggression is wonderful in a country, unless they're warring on you. So if we go and we open a bank here in England, now it doesn't matter who wins, Ireland or England. all of our properties are going to be intact. It's just going to switch over from Ireland to England or from England to Ireland. All right, there's just one last thing we have to do for England. Just go in here and enable meetings, because we want to improve our relations with them. Let's take a look. So now we have all of these different opportunities available to us in England. It really opened it up for us. And if we go here and take a look, yep, we now have all the regions we need to go up a level. We will start working towards that in a bit. I do need to get these down here up and running at a higher level. So I don't want to spend the money on it just yet. So instead, we're going to build some money. Okay, so all the leading countries in the world have come to understand that the world needs a single fund that will lend to governments in various countries at advantage interest rates. For this, an organization called the IMF has been established. All financial institutions of the world will be able to buy shares in this organization, but those who get 51% ownership or more will automatically gain control of all governments in the world. Mwahaha. So everyone gets a chance to bid. The maximum value of the lot is determined by the capital of the richest bidder. The second value of the shares will decline, and greater number of banks will be able to participate in the auction. The winner shall be the bank that is the first to buy the lot. So when we hit accept here, there's going to be a clock behind it that's going to count down. And it's all based on the current amount of gold you have in your pocket. You'll be able to buy it up in the top. It'll give us a lot percentage, how much of the IMF is being sold. This is one of the ways to win the game. There are currently 3 different methods. You either max out your Federal Reserve, you take over the IMF, or you complete the entirety of the science in order to take control through steam engines. So we're going to go ahead and accept, and the countdown starts going. Fortunately, we don't have enough. There we go. Unibank 1 spent 200,000 gold on it. So that is over. Now that will happen every so often. Every couple of turns. Typically, I think it's between 10 and 20. Typically, though, I don't concern myself with it too much. Oh, limited there. So let's go into here. I'll spend 2,000 so I can manage more properties here and get that juicy gold per turn. Let's check out our investments. Still not getting a whole lot because our investor power is still pretty low. So we need to get this leveled up, and we need to throw in a new investor. 9 is acceptable, so we'll go ahead and pick him up. That'll increase our investment starting from next turn on. Yep, and now we're definitely getting somewhere. Furniture for 20,000. See, does anyone want a loan? We'll give out a loan. Receiver is almost done, and if I'm not mistaken, furniture is considered an antique. Let's pick up some topaz, give out our loans, and take a look at our exchange. So I believe furniture is considered an antique, so is books. So once that goes off, we'll see a 10% increase, so it should be starting to sell for 11 starting next turn. So let's see. Nope. But ruby, the value of rubies went up. Books went down. Oh, we will find antiques eventually. Let's pick up a house, issue out a loan, take a look at the map. So I've been running this as a test. I've been running a test game through, and there are many different ways that we can just start taking over Europe. I think the best one I found so far is now that we have England, we just let England wipe Ireland off the map. And then we start, England will start fighting France, and that's when we go in and open in France. Let's go ahead and pick our next. Let's see, real estate, 15, or invest. Ooh, go up here. Investments increased by 200,000. That is very good for us right now. So it's 20 turns away. We got to get non-competitive struggle, which will be in 9 turns, and increases the amount of properties in real estate we can manage by 15. All right, the minimum expected level is 25,000. We are well above that. We are in a good spot. We just need to keep on with what we're doing. So here, let's go ahead and invest some in England. Let's go to London. Cheery old London. Never been. Always wanted to go. We'll confirm, pick that up. Go to luxuries here, and we'll increase that for about 100 gold. Now, if we take a look in luxuries, we're making a lot of fur per turn. All right, someone, ooh, England, West Ireland, iron mine. We'll go ahead and take that from you. And another war here in Aragon. However, it looks like the Papal States not really going to need much of our help, so we'll give them about 300 gold for a house for about 300 gold, and we'll sell them all our weapons. So make almost 40,000 off of that. Let's see if we can't reinvest that money somewhere else. Ireland, you're about to go bye-bye. Papal States, yeah. Let's go here, spend another 5,000 to get 32,000, and we'll pick up a farm. Why not? Not really a big fan of farms, but that update has come out that makes them a bit stronger, so. But even though we're only getting a farm out of it, there's also the fact that additional opportunities are now available in the Papal States. So now we can get this house here, which will give us a leg up later on. Let's take a look. First, we have nearly 2,000. And they are doing quite well, although it seems like now is the time to sell. Or actually, no, next turn is the turn to sell. All right, let's take a look. Oh, wood. Yep, that'll help our war machine. And now is the time to sell these. 2,000 for 8.4, and it's just going to start going down for a bit. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Issue out ourselves a loan. And we're starting to get kind of close. Nevers is fighting with France. They go back and forth a lot, so it may wind up in this playthrough that we're actually siding with Nevers rather than France first, and because France is getting their tails kicked in. One benefit is you can kind of play to both sides in a way. And let's quick upgrade that. Upgrade that. We got a little extra gold to spend, so I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade our primary buildings and hire some new guys. The more employees that we have working and the higher level they are, everyone, you can see the little S here. That is the amount of science that they give. So our production right now is 437 per turn. And the higher your 20, each manager produces 25 science points and +1 science for each of that manager's stat point. So let's get some more managers so we get our research done quicker. All right, we need 3. Ooh, that's a good investor. That's a good diplomat. And that's decent in loans. We'll hire all 3. Let's go here. Let's get rid of this investor that's a 7 and upgrade him for a 12. Let's see, loans, espionage, 11. I feel like you'd be better as a guard. Ooh, we got some really good investors and a really good guard. So go in here. Really good guard, go in there. You can get swapped over to loans. You're going to be good in loans. I'd rather fire you, Arthur, and put Simon Timmons in there. So we need 1 guard and 2 more loans. There's a guard. There's a loan. And there's a really good investor. Let's see. Nope. Jesse, sorry. But when you find someone that's better, you kind of got to go with them. All right. So now we just need 1 guy in credits. Oh, 17 diplomacy. Oh, 17 guard. Loan, good. Yeah, these guys are all hired. All right. Those 2 are going away. So one portion of this game takes a little bit of time. It's kind of shuffling out your employees. Oh, because they keep giving you better ones. Let's see. We need a diplomat. That guy will be a great diplomat. All right, last guy being replaced, I promise. Let's see. There we go. Let's see, diplomat. Is there anyone here that's really good in the loans? Yep, there. Get rid of him. You're better. All right, there we go. Spent a little gold, but we got we got our staff all shuffled. Now next turn. Okay, so it is every 10 turns. And right now, New Order Bank got 7.2%. That's a nice chunk. All right, let's pick up a house. Now we can issue far more loans because we spent so much time making sure that we had the best loan guys available. Yeah, all of these look fine. These 2 have the highest chance of defaulting, but if they do, we might get a property out of it. So let's take a look. We currently have a lot out, but we're going to be making next turn 27,000 back. That's fine by me. All right, and let's see how this war is going. Let's invest a bunch. Get some iron. That's nice. Get our money back. Ah, okay. So war began in England, and England has a whopping 169,000. Because all the other banks decided they wanted to pile in and support this war because they think it's going to take me out. This is exactly why you open up another bank in the country. Oh, we had a farm default, so we'll take that. Issue out the more loans. Pick up a logger's hut. Okay. Well, this has been an exciting episode. We went ahead and switched up a bunch of our employees, upgraded a bunch of things. A lot of wars are starting to pop off now, so I think this is as good a time as any to say you'll have to wait to see what happens next time. If you like the video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to join our notification squad. Every little bit helps as we are growing. And we are working towards our next milestone for subscribers, which I'm putting at 20. I just wanted to thank you all so very much for watching. I have been Snoots, and have a wonderful day.